Despite several appearances on this program, our first guest continues to be one of the legends of modern show business. He is a prodigiously talented performer, and he has written a new autobiography. I have it right here. It's entitled, Why Me? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sammy Davis Jr.
How you doing? Thank you very much for coming back.
Pleasure to see you. Please come over. Have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you. The last time we saw one another, you were on the show. I guess we were in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas was the place.
About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Closer to 2, I think.
Yeah, anyway, good to see you. You look terrific. And now, another autobiography.
Yeah,
Is
part
this
2.
Part 2?
Yeah.
How many have there been? Just the
Just
2 or?
one.
This is only the second one. Wasn't there one a long time ago?
There was one in 65.
Right, that's one.
And this one.
So that's part 2.
Yes, so it's part 2.
I was
It's been nice talking to you,
No,
Dave.
no, no. I was under the impression that this was your third.
No, it's my third book.
Third
I
book.
did a book about Hollywood and movies and all of that.
So then, strictly speaking, this isn't part 3. It's part 2.
No, I'm not going to go for it, Dave.
Anyway, now this book, there's a lot of stuff in here that I was not aware of about your life. You've had, geez, a very interesting life, to say the least.
Yes, it has.
Not everything maybe that one would even want to include in a book, but yet it's all in the book right there.
Well, I don't know about that. It all depends on where you're coming from, meaning that if you're going to want people to understand where you are now, you've got to explain the beginning of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't see progress unless you want to look backwards. Then you can see what the progress has been.
Right? Sure.
If you look at today, we just accept today and say, oh, that's wonderful. But people have to know, hey, it took some other things, and it ain't all Candyman and Bojangles, you know.
Now, that's what I want to get to. Let's get to the stuff that ain't all that. Let's get to the peculiar stuff.
Peculiar.
Yeah, and I'm trying not to bring it up here, so maybe you'll bring it up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, frankly, no.
Well, there was all right, here, we'll start with an easy one. There was a certain movie, X-rated movie.
Oh, you talking about Deep Throat?
Well, there you go. Now, you rented out like a theater, and we'll finish.
Yes,
Yeah.
I rented out the Pussycat Theater and invited my friends to go see it.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to see it, nobody... And you must remember when this was now.
Yeah, when was this?
This was 14 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was... that porno thing at the time was kind of chic, and everybody said, hey, well, let's go and do it.
It really was considered chic in those days?
Well, Dave, you weren't around in those days.
Here, by the way, we have brownies here, Sammy, before you go any farther.
No, I'm not. I didn't ask to tell this story.
You know the West Side Highway is closed, don't you?
What about those Mets?
Anyway, so now, did we finish this story or not?
No, it was just that I rented it out, and all of the people the couples who had wanted to see the movie.
Who was there?
Gary and Lucille Ball and her husband, Gary Morton. A lot of people in the business and out of the business who are friends. And I said, hey, I've got the theater. Do you want to go see it? We all stayed. I think we stayed. I stayed the longest. And
What is that, like 2 shows?
no. No, like most of the X-rated things, you watch about 15 minutes, and that's the end of it. You start to giggle, and the lines being thrown by the comics.
It must have been
friends,
very funny.
That was funny. People went like this, then you get up and walk out.
Yeah, I see. So it was done more as a fun kind of deal.
Absolutely. No, we went serious. No. Of course it was for fun and a giggle. And the idea of renting a theater to see Deep Throat in itself is a giggle. who would want to rent a theater?
Yeah, you're
to
right.
see anything like that.
I suppose that's true.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do a commercial here, and then now you are going to sing something a little later, right?
Yes, I am going
Okay.
to sing.
We'll be back here with Sammy. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, Sammy Davis Jr. is here. You do impressions. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to.
You don't do them anymore?
No, I don't do them that.
What kinds did you do? Why did you stop?
I stopped only because I couldn't keep up.
Keep up with what is, I don't know.
Meaning I couldn't keep up with, and styles changed. As hard as I would try, I don't think I could do a lot of the people who are popular now.
Yeah.
And in the old days, I had all the people, and if I did that, which I occasionally do on stage, it sounds like, it's like the old cliche. Now, let's go to show business heaven.
Yeah.
Because most of the people have passed,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
but still in all, people enjoy, I think, impressions generally.
Yes, it's
You do-
probably
you
one of the
do,
most commercial things that you
Could
can
you do like a couple for us here? Like, let me ask you if you do this one. You do Elvis Presley.
No, I never did Elvis.
You never did Elvis.
I did him for a while.
We'll do a little of him now. Let's go to show business heaven.
Show business heaven where the curtain comes down. Ding, 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 ding.
I did. You really do it. Frank Sinatra?
Yes, I do, Frank. Give me a keynote. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you.
A little bit here and there. Just a little bit.
We just worked together last night.
Yeah, well, you guys have been working together. You were over on the aircraft carrier.
Yes.
How did that go?
It was dynamite, and he raised a lot of money
But
for
didn't it
children
rain
with
horribly
AIDS.
yesterday?
Yeah, but not in the aircraft
It was all
carrier.
covered?
It rained every place else, but not on the Intrepid.
Yeah. See, you know what's nice about you? I'm just pretending to be in show business. You're really in show business. You know, you're the real show business.
Get out of here.
No, what do I get this little nickel dime deal here at 12:30 at night? I just sit
Nickel
here.
dime
Well, that's,
deal?
You know, pretty much. I don't have a big band. I don't sing. I don't do impressions. You're in good
Well,
shape.
if you don't sing and don't do impressions, there is no need for a big band, is there?
No, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
but
what
if you had
you do extremely
no,
well.
No. But anyway, now let me out.
I mean that. Take it.
Okay. What are we doing here? We what? We have to do a commercial. Why? Why? Can we just do it all now? What'll happen if we do it now? Oh no, you're the producer. What do you? Huh? No. I'm
But
not
you
much
don't
of a
have to
star.
listen to him because he only is a nickel and dime
It's just
star.
a nickel and dime deal. I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to do it now? Because I want to
Let me
hear
do
one
the
more
song.
impression, and then we could do a song.
Look, I think it's best if we pay attention to what they say and go over here and sing a song.
Okay, so... Huh?
This is a good old goodie.
I've been around the world in a plane.
I've settled revolutions in Spain.
The North Pole I have charted, but I can't get started with you. Why, on the golf course, I'm under par. And Eddie Murphy has asked me to star. I've got the house and the show place, but still I can't get no place with you. You're so supreme.
Lyrics I write of you, scheme just for the sight of you. They scream both day and night of you. But what good does it do? Why, on the golf course, I'm rather short. And when I go to England, I ask me to court. I'm so downhearted 'cause I can't get started with you. Paul, if you will, lay a little something on me. Sweet, 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 baba, baba, we did, we sweet, we you're so supreme. Yeah. The lyrics I write of you scream just for the sight of you, and they scheme both day and night for you. But what good does it do? In 1929, I sold short. And all the troubles I've had, I never went to court. I've got me so downhearted 'cause I can't get started with you. See, better.
Seemed to work out all right. We have to go away now. We'll be right back. Called Why Me?